What is obedience? In human behavior, obedience refers to an individual response that acts upon a command from a person in a position of authority. What is conformity? Humans have a tendency to imitate actions of others, referred to as social influence. Humans obey due to the fact we as humans feel the need to conform. Conformity, although differs, we alter our behavior to fit in with our surroundings. Compared to obedience, it's a demand from someone higher up on the social class. We obey because we feel there's no other choice, thus yielding to the orders being given. For obedience to be executed, it needs to rely on social power. While with conformity, one of the prominent reasons is social acceptance. One of the most famous experiments of obedience was done by Stanley Milgram. Milgram ran a series of experiments in the 1960s. He had citizens sign up thinking this was an experiment on learning and memory. 3 people were involved. One was the participant, second was the experimenter, and third was the Confederate who pretended to be a participant. Through a rigged draw, the participant would always be the teacher, and the Confederate would always be the learner. Milgram constructed a large metal box called the shock generator, ranging from 15 volts to 450 volts. Separating the teacher and the learner in 2 different rooms, the learner was assigned a memory test. If the learner answered incorrectly, he would receive a shock. Each wrong answer, the learner moved up on the shock generator, having a pre-recorded tape of the learner yelling in pain. The experimenter would order the teacher to keep going by saying, "Please continue." The experiment requires you to continue. It is absolutely essential that you continue. You have no other choice but to continue. Milgram constructed 18 different variations, altering the situation through the distance of the teacher and the experimenter, or having the teacher be a female. 65% of the participants continued to the highest level of 450 volts. Including ordinary people are more willing to take orders from someone in a position of power, even if it involves harming another human being. We can look back at powerful dictators to see how they use obedience, to have people follow their demands in the pursuit of their own personal goal. Take Adolf Hitler. He had thousands of people who he grouped as Nazis to wipe out all the Jewish people. Hitler exploited his higher status to pressure the Germans to act out on his goal. We all obey to one length or another. At work, your boss suggests to you to complete a task. You obey because he or she is in a position of power, and in order for you to keep your job, you feel the pressure to obey. Obedience can be used to keep social order or destroy social order. It all comes down to the person in the position of power and how they want to manipulate their authority in doing so.